Welcome back, everybody. Today we have content from the brand new patch 21.2, the minion overhaul, which did a massive change to pretty much every minion in the game, or at least every tribe in the game got a pretty good minion overhaul. And, well, let's just say the patch is not without its bugs. If you do not know about the dragon bug, the one where we are dealing with the Whelp Handler, the Tavern 2 minion, that gives 2 health to any dragon that gets an attack buff. Well, let's just say it's not behaving correctly. Instances of buffs being applied to dragons are being counted multiple times behind the scenes. So anything that buffs a lot of times on a unit repeatedly is giving way more health than as was intended by the card initially. So pretty much the entirety of dragons is really busted. You're going to see screenshots today and tomorrow and a few until they patch this of a lot of dragon boards having way more health than they typically would have. Minions like Razorgore, which each incrementally gives a 1/1 buff for every dragon that's on the board, is applying instances of this health buff as well. Calicos buffs are incrementally getting higher and higher amounts of health per buff from Calicos. Cthulhu, as this video shows, gives a lot of small instances of buffs, and whenever they buff on dragons, we're getting initially just like 2 health, then 4 health, then 8 health, and then 20 health and 50 health and 100 health from a buff, until we end up with like 1,000 health dragons. It's obviously very broken. The funny thing is that the Shutterwalk that was in the game with us was also competitive with us because Shutterwalk is also completely busted. The game's busted! It's patch day, right? Something's broken. It happens. But it's funny to show it off because it is a really funny bug. Alright, enjoy. Obviously, this is not competitive content, but it is a funny one to see. Alright, take care. It's confusing when people were talking about it. Yeah, I don't want you. I really don't want you either. Do you ever just go try to force the dragons? Those are indeed dragons. Not a good enough one to buy, right? Pig spawn. Nah, I'm more like, this is the nature of today. As much as I always do try hard to win, these kind of unconventional lines, if this card is as busted as I think it is, taking a few stats down on the board is not a bad thing. We would have taken any dragon that we found on those first 2 boards. Now we'll be a little bit pickier. Chroma Wing's just not good enough to buy. So we're trying to do something that's a little bit different. A little bit different. Now we have a ghost in this lobby, by the way, so we can even be even greedier. No. I will take a dragon. No. Bob. I G curved 2 of those guys to level 4 on Mutinous. Yeah, I've used them a couple times today too. On, shit, who was it that we had him on? Oh, I don't know. The only hero we've played where we got him on like a weird curve where we either had a Mutinous or a Zarella or something that allowed us to get it in the early game. On the win hero, win. Bob, please. I know we just want to do one thing. We just want to do one thing. We want dragons. Just give me dragons. Let me have some fun. Wait, hold on. Isn't Smuggler disgustingly good with Cthulhu? Which one's Smuggler? You see, these names by themselves are like half of the name doesn't help me much. Whelp Smuggler. That's the one we're talking about. Yeah, that's the reason why we're forcing this strat. Yeah, I know it went with the full name. I just don't know it from Smuggler off the top of my head. That's why we're forcing the strat. Lovely. Enjoy your fucking rat board, dude. Just jump off a cliff. What the fuck? Oh. No. No. I mean, yes, but kinda. Do I freeze for a red whelp? Nah, we want George to jump off a cliff, not like the actual person. Don't worry. No. No. What a bullshit board state. I love it. I love these kind of things. That this is a way that you can play the game. Those weird or niche synergies in the mid game. I feel like I need turns to be 30 seconds longer. I thought they eliminated Hogger, but instead it feels like they went the other way. It's just you don't have a good understanding of the game yet, right? I think a lot of people feel that way right now. I could always use a little more time just to think about my turn. And I keep getting demons? True. I like Red Whelp, I guess. Love this. Oh. Oh, wow. Why is it a 515, chat? You wonder why you're getting beaten down by dragon boards? Because it got 4 stacks of this buff, even though this got buffed 5 times. This thing got the buffs. Why are they stacking? I'm showing you. This is what's gross. This is not supposed to be what's happening. So every 1/1 gives 4 health? No, it's for some reason this job whelp done buff is being applied when other things are getting buffed. It's not even consistent. It just sometimes does. I'm not sure what I mean, there's obviously a method, right? It's a program. It follows a procedure. But I don't know what that procedure is yet. This thing got 5 buffs on the previous 2 turns. So it got 1 buff 4 the time before and then 1 that turn. This thing got 1 specific buff. And it got 5 times health increased. I had a Razorgore with 23 stacks of 1/1 and 75 stacks of +2. Yeah, exactly. You have a mismatch there. It's not matching. When it gets a buff, this is supposed to be like, that thing has 5 stacks. That makes sense, with 4 of the Cthulhu buffs. But the Cthulhu buffs were all before the point, right? Like, this only got hit once. Why did it jump up a billion times? Okay, let's look. 1017 and a 1-2. 2 and 2, right? Or 2 and 1. 1017 went from 1017 to 1231. Let's ignore the fact that Shutterwalk is disgusting and needs to be removed from this fucking game real quick right now. Don't worry about that. It's turn 7, by the way. Mama Bear double gas coiler. Whatever. No agency games. We've been here. We've seen this. This is what happens when Cthulhu just gets a token to start the game. Ignore that. Our mechanic is fucking broken. This one's only a 2/5. This one only, it got its appropriate buff. Why did this one get an extra like 14 health here? Or 12 health? buy bacon. It's okay. Let's think about it. It's not a dragon. Those aren't dragons either. It's a dragon. I can sell 3 and get it and not hero power, so that's never going to happen. See, that's the appropriate buff. Now buff this one. That's the appropriate buff too. How about these 2 things getting buffed? That was appropriate. That looks normal. I'm gonna sell this shit off. Like, I'm gonna buy this up and hope that we're not dead here on turn 8. It's not like this is a weak board for turn 8. That's a 1437. 11th, like, these are good sized minions for this turn. Obviously, we kind of forced this just to prove a point. Like, this does not function correctly. Alright, 1437 and 411. That's our starting point. Oh, 55. It's 18 health higher, somehow. Bruh, what's going on over here? What's your average rating? You mean like right now or like in the past? We capped out last season at number 1. We usually hang out in top 25 range. And in general, like before reset, somewhere in the top 25 range. We spent about 3 out of the 4 months of last season in the top 10. So decent. Decent enough. Those are dragons. Now, is this thing the busted thing? Do I want this over this? Alright, want to test it? See if this one also behaves that way? Let's go find out. It's so weird. Yeah, in general, last season we spent the last month of the season around 12 to 13k because we were doing chat chooses the hero every single day, where chat was choosing my heroes and I wasn't choosing what I was playing, so we just kind of memed for the last month. You know, burnout and all that. But prior to that point, we spent basically the entire season in the top 10 in North America. So at the time, 13 plus k, 14k range, 13 to 14. Obviously it inflates over the course of the season. See how broken this is? I'm curious. I want to see. All right, 455, 319. 455, 319. And we have a total of 9 buffs. I mean, it's easy to count these, right? Because we're just going to cursor over them to see how many buffs they have. What the fuck? This went up 18. This one didn't. This one did perfectly. Oh, fuck you. So the only one that's bugging right now is my first dragon. Not just like the other ones are fine. That first dragon for some reason is buggy. Yeah, we know what happens with Razor Gore. Like, this one's fine, right? 1 buff, went up 1-3. This went up 1-3. This one's behaved normally the whole time. That's not true. Look, it has 10 buffs of job whelp done, and 5 total, so 6 total buffs. Like, this thing has 31 stacks of the job whelp done, the 2 health one, and 10 stacks of Cthulhu. A total of 13 stacks. That guy has 10 stacks of Cthulhu buff and 32 stacks of the buff from the 13 total buffs on this and 32 stacks of this thing's buff. I'm curious if like every buff that's happening on the board is giving this thing a health, because it's been around the longest. This one's been around a long time. So if there's 10 plus 1 plus 5 plus 12, 10, 1, 5, 12 is 28, 29. And I don't remember how many of us on this prior to this thing getting added to the board. What does Red Whelp have? 10 stacks of the 2 health buff and 4 stacks of Cthulhu. 7 or 6 total stacks of real buffs. So this one's busted too. Why are these... Why is this working this way? Also, look how polarized this lobby is. We're top 4. Yeah, this is very busted. This one didn't go up a bunch this time. None of them actually did. Actually, this one did. 16 stacks. This one's 6 out of 7. Almost died. We had a 2 out of 3 to die there. Now we will die. We did our experiment. It's funny. No. I mean, I wish I got a ghost round just to do this for the memes. I want to do it anyway. Do it for the memes. All right. For the memes. For the memes. We don't need bumpers. For the May time. For real. We should really freeze. If we do get past this round, we need this for George. Next level turn, or next turn level for attack? Probably, yeah. Look at all the buffs at the end of the turn. Damn. Look, it's at 150 health. This is totally intended. Intended, absolutely. Slam your face into this. You got this, right here. Alright, Coiler plus more. Okay, sure. Get more buffs. Sure, naturally. Uh-huh. Sure, more. Sure. Just throw them into the fire. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. Just another rat pack with the mama bear. That was not the hit. That was a good jump on the grenade moment there. We still got there, but, you know. For the Maymays. This card is balanced? Yeah, this card is not functional. Is what it is. Like, this shouldn't have 67 stacks of a buff when it's only been buffed a total of 16 times. I'd like to see this card when it's actually balanced. I thought they removed Gar. Yeah, exactly. And it seems multiplicative somehow. We gotta figure out what's going on, because I expect this thing to be like 250 health this turn. Because it keeps compounding. Like this one, these ones haven't gotten nearly as much, but the longer it stays on the board, the bigger difference. Like, this has been on the board longest, right? 12 stacks versus 69. This one has 8 versus 32. And these guys were on later with 6 versus 20, 4 versus 10, 2 versus 4. Bofur, I think it's jumping in close, health close to its attack. God damn it, man. I don't know, okay? This seems like a bug, and that's all I know. We need this ghoul to beat this guy. It's a fucking bug, okay? It's a little all over the place. It's spaghetti. That's what it is. It's spaghetti. Right, here we go. 150 starting point. 157. Oh, it's 213 now. Totally normal. Why? Alright, we gotta make a video out of this one just to display it, because this is completely busted. Plus 58 health, no big deal. No, it's fine. Now, we also need to report it and all that kind of shit, because it's obviously a bug and it needs fixed. But you guys were saying, you gotta try fucking Whelp Smuggler on Cthulhu. Yeah, I tried it. We can see the impact. Cute. I kind of want to buy up the red whelp. Because we don't need the shield against this guy, or the ghoul against this guy. It's going to be very awkward though, because I don't want to like... I don't want to sell ghoul in a situation where we need to increase our taunt count, and we're going to need it the following turn versus George. Even without the bug, Kali Dragons with Golden Whelp Smuggler is godly? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's godly. I think it's fine. I think it's good. It's a reasonable line if you're given it, but you can't force it very well. Dragons are not a prevalent unit that you're picking up. Don't get me wrong, it's good. It's good. And Nicholena is a pretty good pickup here. If we hit one of these 2 triples, or 3 triples, to play against this guy. We also can pick up an Argus. Alright. 215. Oh, yeah, sure. Naturally. Why wouldn't it be 279? Try this out, Bofur. It's completely busted. I expected it to be like it's really strong and not it's actually a broken game mechanic. Completely busted means something different to me. Yeah, this is completely busted. You are correct. It is completely busted. How do you not use this bug? Yeah, I mean, you can't fix it. Like, it's part of the game. It is, unfortunately, the reality of playing the game right now. Hey, look at that. We hit Nicholena. For the Maymays? I mean, I'm just gonna do it because I don't want to feel like I'm completely try-harding a lobby where we're definitely taking advantage of a bug. For the Maymays. I'm still gonna play the better card. I'm gonna do it for that, but obviously this This is kind of a feels bad man kind of bug. This situation. More? Yeah, we're just doing it for the lulz. Nah, hopefully they'll disable it by tomorrow. 362 is our starting point. Oh, 431. Sure, why not? Leave my little dragon out of it. Okay? Like, damn, dude. Oh no, Terragosa's still alive. It has 200 or 100 and some health still. Is it gonna be enough? So close. Damn, we lower a fight. Argus is really good. We can't buy it this turn and we need Ghoul though. It's really good versus him, it's really bad versus him. And we can't plan for a person that, you know, this guy we can maybe get next turn if he kills the other guy, but we're gonna play for the person that we're gonna fight next turn if they don't, one of them doesn't die. Now it's just gonna buff these things only. We only have 3 dragons on the board. Terracosa permanently keeps, yeah, Nadino's shield. Yep. Now you could taunt it up. That's why I was saying Argus is really good. Plays around this guy having poisons up in front. Oh, this did, oh, it got buffed once. Okay, cool. Casually 100 health. When do we Terracosa Scally Exodia? Soon. Like, this is 300 health now too. What is going on? It's like we played a Calicos board. It's not like it's just Cthulhu buff either. Like, we played a Calicos board that did the exact same thing. All of our Calic geese and minions on the board got like 1,000,000 health. Smugglers. I mean, at least it's a dragon, right? This one's a genie. That's something too. Probably should take this. This is the silliest shit I've ever seen in this game. 3/5 to get rid of shields. It's not very good. This guy's not a shield hero, and the taunt itself intercepts attacks from the poisons. And there's only 3 dragons on this board, so like, I'm not playing around Divine Shields. I'm playing around Poison, which we know he has. It's okay, guys. We're playing a broken thing, a broken game mechanic. He's playing a broken game mechanic. We're all just breaking the game in different ways because welcome to the patch. It'll be fixed very shortly, I'm sure. It's just kind of funny. Oh man, I won? Damn, dude. 531 to, oh, 651. How nice, 120? That's a cool number. Damn. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. There's a Tyra win. Oh, man. This is funny. 622, by the way. I got 2 1/1 buffs and gained 18 health. It's not even consistent with the Whelp done total. Feels multiplicative. Yeah, it does feel multiplicative. It feels broken regardless. It's borked. I agree, it's borked. I mean, if we want to try hard this, you sell Whelp Smuggler and you take Monstrous Macaw right now. I'm sorry. We don't have enough gold. Never mind. We freeze it for next turn. You could even double sell and try to play it. Oh, 807 health. That's normal. Look at him with the good hits. Did he get there? Let's find out. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with the 27,314 gets the clean up and win the game. Now the 2/2 or the Dragon Whelp or the correct sorry, the 622 dragon is correct. Gains 2/2 from Cthulhu, then gains 14 from 4 whelps done because for 2 whelps. What? What? You saying that it should have 22 health there? 1, 2 buffs and 16 from 2 of these guys? Okay, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right, you're right. No. It's 2 buffs. Should be 4 times 2 buffs times 2 of the whelps because we had 2 of them on the board. It's fine. That one's fine. No, that one's fine. This one, on the other hand, was not behaving better. That permanent health add is unintended? No. It's that this number is not matching this and this. Like, this thing got buffed like 30 times over the course of the game, right? And we had between 1 and 4 instances of this generic buff, the +2 health. So that means it needs to be between 1 and 4 times those times the number of instances of buffs applied to this times 2 health added to it. There's no way it's at 800. It should be somewhere in the range of